So you mean something like this? I first tried it like this, but because I thought it would make a huge difference how to wire it, but well, it doesn't really. So first steps first. This is your counter, that yellow circuit, and yeah, you just take its signal and lead it to your lamps. So assuming you have your redstone lamps wired and so on, so every second lamp gets wired like this, with a block behind it, and every other one is being powered by the block on its side. And assuming you have just this cable waiting for a signal, you now need your counter, and this is essentially being built like this. That's it. And whenever you give it a signal, at first it stays in this circuit. Whenever you get a signal into this comparator from the side, the signal will degrade. Now, in order not to have it go from on to off in a very short time, you could for example, just add a clock here and a monostable circuit behind this repeater. And let's do this exactly. What about a hopper clock? Yeah. But first we'll do a monostable circuit. You could use a piston, for example. Just like this, and lead your clock signal into this block. But since you do not want to use pistons in any way, of course that's absolutely possible, we'll just use another design for a monostable circuit. And that's this thing here. Now whenever we give it a signal, you will see this repeater just blink for one tick each time. Now we'd just have to put a clock here, for example a hopper clock, a very simple one, and just put an item in. Whoops, I did this wrong. More like that. And now of course you want it blocked whenever there is no signal in here. And you can just invert the signal from your analog circuit, and yeah, whoops, like this. And yeah, now just wire it. For example, you can take the signal from anywhere here. The only place I do not recommend taking it from is essentially this, because this redstone can represent the actual signal strength -1, while the others will represent the actual signal strength, but we'll just take it from this block and lead it into here. Now this circuit, if you give it a signal, starts with signal strength 15. We do not get to this signal strength here, so I assume, let's see, which signal strength does this top redstone lamp require? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So whenever the signal strength is 9 or above, all of those lamps will be on. And at some point the signal gets lower than that, and that's when those lamps turn off. You can of course just give this circuit a lower signal from the beginning. For example like this. And this will make those lamps turn off a little faster. And yeah, that's essentially it. You can put any clock here you want. You can also, for example, use this thing, so it's a little slower. So to just explain this little circuit, by the way, this comparator has to be in subtraction mode. The others don't matter, but this has to be. And to explain how this works, this is essentially a combination of two circuits. They are just glued together in the middle. And to view them separately, one is this. This one would just keep a signal it has, and the other half is just like this. So the main difference between those two is this one has a block here. It essentially makes this circuit keep its signal strength, while this one has no block here. And this makes this one degrade its signal strength over time because of those two redstone dusts. And yeah, they're just glued together in the middle, and you can just block one comparator so the other circuit will get active. For example, if we block this comparator by decreasing its signal strength, then only this comparator will have an active signal, and if glued together, it will actually be like this. So when blocking this comparator, you will only have this one left, and as we just learned, this one will decrease its signal strength. Well, I hope that's what you need, and yeah, thanks for watching.